Good day, everyone. Welcome back to BTC Forex Weekly Top-Down Analysis. Today, if we want to start our analysis, we usually start from the US dollar index because these are pairs that usually make a lot of volatility in the market. Most of the news are the ones we usually cause high volatility in the market, right? So what we usually do, right, we usually go and then look at how the US dollar index is playing out, right? As you can see, US dollar index has been on a bearish correction for a long time, right? After this bearish fall, then we're seeing this huge, right, descending triangle. This is signal a bullish continuation, but we don't know how long this is gonna take, right? But before a bullish breakout for a continuation to the upside, the market usually squeeze down, right? The market usually squeeze down to the downside. So we're gonna get at least as the market squeeze down to the upside like this, then when we come, we get a breakout, and then we continue to the upside, right? But this particular time frame you're seeing, this could take months or even weeks, because you can see as we're crashing down, a bearish impulse move, right? A bearish impulse move, and then a bullish correction, a bearish impulse move, a bullish correction, right? A bearish impulse move, and then we are now in the bullish correction. So you as a retail trader, you already know that there's two scenarios in the market. Previous price data are very, very important to know those key zones where market has rejected or reacted before in the market, right? So as you can see, we are in a bullish correction and we are almost tapping at the sell side liquidity. You understand, guys? Tapping at the sell side liquidity right now, right? So if we can get a very, very nice rejection from this particular zone, we're just waiting out for a correction, right? If US dollar becomes so bearish, so could other pairs, cross pairs that trade with the US dollar are gonna improve, right? As you can see, due to this bullish correction you're seeing in USD, you can see how gold has been selling throughout past week, these 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, right? But if this gonna signal a bullish continuation to the upside, then gold should crash. But the confluence is clear. The confluence is clear, right? So we're expecting two scenarios for the US dollar. If it comes bullish, right, we're going to break out of this particular bearish descending triangle and then look for possible buys, right? All USD pairs will be really, they will be dragging them, like the USDJPY, GBPUSD, USD, and so that's a quick review for the US dollar index. We already know where the direction of the market is going, right? Right now we are bullish, and last week we got a double top rejection here until the market gave us that bullish push, the last news that came on Friday, right? So from here now, we now know, okay, if we can get this particular forecast to play in, then US dollar will be bearish and gold and other pairs should go into bullish corrections, right? They should go into bullish correction because gold has been selling without any bullish correction, right? So it has been on a bearish impulse move for 2 weeks now without any bullish correction. So if we can get a crash out, maybe dollar coming back here, then accumulate a lot of liquidity here before looking for breakout to the upside. But if it fails, if it breaks out, then every other pair will become, bearish, like the GBPUSD, USDJPY will be buying, right? So that's just it for DXY. So we're gonna move to the next pair. Welcome back, guys. This is GBPUSD. If you notice from our previous analysis on GBPUSD has just been dancing on this particular zone, which we predicted that GBPUSD has broken the daily buy side liquidity, right, trend line, this particular trend line, and it's looking to soar. So we broke out and the market came back to crash, and as you can see, we are now in the crash right now. This is all prediction we did last week, so we're expecting GBPUSD to continue selling. So what confluence are we having that we predicted that GBPUSD will soar? Because this is a bearish falling wedge which has been formed, right? We are in a downtrend on the weekly time frame on GBPUSD. This is the bearish impulse move, and then we are in a bullish correction which is now giving us a bearish falling wedge, right? So we're expecting a breakout, and the breakout happened in the daily time frame for us to see here, which broke out here, came back to retest, and then continue back up, right? So let's go down to the smaller time frame to see exactly what really happened. And as you can see, this support zone is what is holding the market right now. This is a nice support zone where the market rejects. So if we can break this particular support zone again, then we're going to keep moving the market to the downside, right? You see here, it is a major resistance here on the smaller time frame. So we evenly giving us an M pattern here, right? So we should be looking for more sales to continue our downtrend, right? And this channel will be our guide. So it was just mere fake out. You'll see the market came here, touched here like almost 3 times, and then started falling to the downside. So you see how cool it is. So for we to continue, so we just need a bearish breakout to the downside. So if we can see this breakout, it's gonna signal US dollar will be a little bit stronger, because this is our base quote, the GBP, and USD our quote, right? Base and quote, if you know your base and quote. So if you are buying here, you are buying GBP, and if you're selling, you are selling. If you're selling, you are buying USD. That's to predict that USD is gonna be sell and it's gonna push GBP down. So right now we are in a major support zone on the 4 hours on GBP USD. So if we can break through, continue down. But if the market fails, maybe we get a rejection in USD, we might come back here again, then continue down. Because you see the market has been going, it's always going back to fill up fair value gaps as it creates along. So that's to tell you that the market is somehow gonna continue coming down. And this is on the 4 hours time frame. If we can break that particular zone, we're gonna completely crash, gonna completely crash to the downside here on GBP and GBP USD. So the bearish falling wedge on a higher time frame is still at play. So we just recently break out of this particular trend. So we'll be looking for entries on GBP USD, guys. So that's a quick review on GBP USD. So you know the overall market direction. We are bearish and we are looking to be selling. So you use this trend line as your guide. As the market accumulates the buy side, you should be looking for sales to the downside, right? Yeah, bullish impulse correction, you buy here, take profit here, you sell, take profit when it comes back to the buy side liquidity, guys. Hello guys, now we are back on EURUSD. So if you remember our analysis on DXY, if USD is going to continue being bullish to the upside, as you can see, EURUSD has been on a long buy for long. But don't forget, this was a bearish impulse move, and this is just a bullish correction, right? So there's possibility if we break out of this daily trend line, which was a bullish and correction, right? A bullish correction. Okay, guys, a quick review on USD, Euro USD, right? As you can see, Euro USD is almost similar to what we are expecting on GBPUSD, right? Our first analysis was to see a bullish continuation. We just hit first TP and the market reversed, and we are now trading almost below this particular zone, right? And you know, this was a complete uptrend. The market has been on an uptrend for long, can you see? But this was a previous, you know, bearish impulse because we've been in a bearish market, right? Then we are now in a bullish correction. So if the bullish correction ends here, if the bullish correction ends on this particular zone here, then we're going to see a lot of crash to the downside, correlated with, that's to tell you that US dollar is preparing for a bullish breakout, right? And if US dollar comes with a bullish breakout, you know what we're expecting. So everything, if you use a fundamental analysis well, very well, you could really make a lot of good in the market, right? As you can see, we have broke out of the daily buy side trend line, right? So we'll just wait for a breakout and then a retest. We'll now be looking to sell Euro USD more to the downside. So it correlates with every other thing we are seeing. So it's gonna be a long bearish week for pairs, for a lot of pairs, because US dollar is on a major bearish correction to continue buying to the upside, right? Unless if we get rejected, then we'll see Euro USD and GBP USD buying to the upside, right? So this is overall, this is what we can see on Euro USD on our overall time frame, right? I see this bearish impulse, then a bullish correction, and we are now trading on the buy side trend line, and we're almost breaking out. So this to signal if a breakout is confirmed, then we're going to be looking to sell Euro USD to the downside. So that's for Euro USD. Hey guys, this is USDJPY. This is a major cross pair with Japanese yuan, right? Japanese yen, right? So as you can see on the previous data analysis, we still have them, right? You know, we said Japanese yen was on close to the buy side liquidity here, and what happened? We got a bullish push to the upside. Right now I'm seeing a bearish falling wedge, right? But we could see a breakout to the upside because it was a bearish falling, right? There's a bearish impulse move, right? A bullish correction because no, this is a bearish correction and then a bullish impulse move. So know the difference because we're in an uptrend, not on a downtrend, right? This is a correction and this is a bullish or move to the upside. So if you know you don't get things mixed up, right? So it's going to be a bullish continuation for USDJPY due to what we are focused on, the dollar index. So if USD becomes more strong, we're going to push and we're going to break this particular zone here. Once we break here, our next target zone will be this particular zone here. There's target zones here. See, there's one zone here that the market needs to come to, and then we got another zone there at the top, right? Then we got another zone here at the top, right? You know, this is a bearish impulse move, and then a bullish correction by the overall trend, right? So if we're gonna go to the higher time frame to see exactly what is really happening, so you could see that this is a bullish continuation, because the overall trend, this was a bearish correction, and why this is a bullish impulse to the upside, a bearish correction, right? So right now you see everything is playing as expected, so we're expecting a bullish continuation at least back into this particular zone. So we're going to be seeing EURUSD with the confluence we're seeing with US dollar index coming strong, right? We're gonna hit here and maybe a retracer back to this zone, and then we break once we touch all high, then we start looking to sell the market a little bit. So right now we are overly bullish on USDJPY due to this confluence we are seeing here, right? For those who want to learn how to make an accurate market statistic or analysis like this, you can give me a DM, right? I'll put the Telegram group, Telegram community group link in the video description. So you click it, give me a message, and then you see where you want mentorship or you want to learn how to analyze the market in detail, right? So this is what we are seeing. The overall trend was a bullish one, then a bearish correction, then we are now going for what? We're now going for a bullish impulse movement to the outside. So we're forecasting that we're going to see more push to the USD JPY. Okay guys, this is analysis on the gold USD, right? So right now we are on gold USD, as you can see from our previous analysis on the dollar index, which were predicting that dollar index is trying to be more strong. But for a more confirmation, dollar index needs to break out of that particular bearish channel. But you know that bearish channel is what we call a bullish kind of asset descending triangle on US dollar, with signaling US dollar to become very strong once we get a breakout to the upside, right? So if it break out, it's going to correlate with the movement we have been seeing on gold, because I can see gold completed its weekly bullish impulse. So guys, if you get what we said the other time, right? Since we saw a bullish a bullish kind of scenario forming on the US dollar index, that could make US dollar strong, and it correlates why gold is selling right now, because as you can see, gold completed a bearish correction, then went into a bullish correction, right? We're in a ranging market on gold. So we finished that breakout. This was a breakout on gold weekly, and then we came back to the test. So we're now in a bearish continuation on gold. So this will signal gold to be selling much, right? So we are forecasting, if US dollar index, I know it's not going to be a one-time breakout, so there's going to be exhaustion. So I'm expecting a bullish correction first on gold, because it has been on this bearish impulse on this particular side. So I'm expecting a bullish correction to the upside. When it comes back to maybe 1940, right, then it crashes down and then break this particular zone, because I know it was coming back for this order block liquidity here, and it's almost trading at that particular order block right now. So right now, as you can see, it's selling. So if we can get a bullish maybe correction here, then we continue selling gold to the downside, because we know overall trend, if you're selling here and just leave gold, if you come back maybe in a month time, those who are into swing trading, right, if you can sell gold here and just leave it maybe with a higher balance, you could just come back next month and maybe gold is around this particular zone here at 1805 or so. Understand? So gold has been this way has been in a ranging market for, I think, for how long? For long, right? Because we have passed so many phases here. You can see here, past so many phases here. Okay, guys. So as we were saying, on gold, we should be looking for gold selling more. At least our first take profit next week or upper, maybe a month time. Those who are into swing trading should be expecting their first TP around 1808 for the US dollar, for the gold US dollar trade. Okay, guys, we're back into Bitcoin. All right. If you remember the analysis we did on Bitcoin the past week, you could see that Bitcoin was in a correctional mode, right? This is a weekly trend analyzing BTC for us. As you can see, BTC is on a overall bullish push to the upside, and down we are done with the bearish correction on BTC. So BTC on the weekly or the overall trends looks bullish to me, right? Looks bullish to me. That's on the long run. It's gonna take some more time before BTC will push more to the upside, right? Because we still have more fair value gaps here that BTC can come to at around 40,000, 44,000, and so, right? So right now, as you can see on BTC, we'll be looking to buy when the market comes and fills up this particular liquidity on the weekly. Then we'll now be looking for buys. So let's go down to the smaller time frame to see exactly what BTC is doing, right? Remember the last analysis we did on BTC, we saw BTC was on a bullish flag, right? So we were expecting, after a bullish, a direct triangle, if it gives us a triple top, it signals we going for a short sell, right? As you can see, BTC is already doing that because we got 1, 2, 3 touches and then the market crashed down. So we are still trading below that particular resistance zone. So we might be seeing the market coming back to this particular zone, to 28, around this particular zone. I think that's where we'll get a lot of confluence around here. This could signal where we might get support for BTC, and then we have a bullish push to the upside. Can you see this particular zone here? Right. BTC can sell back to maybe 285.76. Then we'll now be looking for a bullish push to the upside on BTC, right? Something, once it comes back, get a retest, then we break out. Then we start looking for continuous bullish push. We got rejected from this resistance here, this particular key zone here. See this key zone here got rejected close to that part. So we need to break that particular key zone to continue our bullish move on BTC. So let's go down to the smaller time frame to see what candles or what chart patterns we're seeing, right? As you can see, we're in a particular ranging market on a smaller time frame. We're still in the ranging. After once you see a bearish impulse move and then the market started ranging, you know what it means, right? This is the reverse pattern of this one, right? This was a bullish foot and then we entered a ranging market. Why this one? This is the bearish impulse, and now we are now in a ranging market. This is signal a bullish continuation to the upside. So once we get a breakout at around this particular zone here, to get this resistance here, and this is also a resistance here. You can see the market has been respecting this particular zone, right? Trading. So once we get a breakout on this particular zones, we'll now be looking to go buy long on BTC after that correction has been completed. So I'm expecting the market to come down more, at least back to this 2855. It might not though, but it's gonna. So, and as you can see, if we zoom in a little bit more, you can see exactly what we're getting, right? A bullish impulse move, a bearish correction, right? Bearish correction. Bullish impulse move, a bearish correction. So as you can see, this is showing you this possibility of a breakout to the upside. See here. Yeah, this is a descending channel. So once we get a breakout, a retest, and then we'll push in to the upside. Thank you guys. This is by FX. So guys, these are the major pairs that we have been trading. Please, if you have any other pairs you want us to be analyzing, we'll add them into the chart, so we'll be looking at them weekly, how they move weekly, right? If you have, just place a comment below this particular video description, and I'll be able to review that and then add it into the video. Thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Bye.